So I heard I seen a pretty disgusting interview. Now y'all might as well go ahead and hit the dislike button now, cause you ain't gonna like this. You ain't gonna like this video at all. But I'm about to cook, so bear with me. Derek No Shame James, the trainer of Errol Spence Jr., had an interview. And in this particular interview, I got the video link in the description. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV for the source. It's something I've been saying for a long time. A lot of people wasn't listening to me. A lot of the brothers wasn't hearing me. But I've been saying it for a long time. I even showed some receipts to some of the more prominent boxing YouTube channels. They seen it behind the scenes. I think some of them may have blacklisted me, but they seen the truth. Showed them months ago. A lot of them didn't even acknowledge it. They act like they didn't see it. And Derek James been telling people, he been giving us hints that they don't want no part of Terence Crawford. Whenever Terence Crawford names get brought up, he gets agitated, and he's very dismissive of that fight altogether. That's a fight the fans want to see, right? Do you really want to see this fight? I don't think the Errol Spence fans want to see that fight. Derek James had an interview, and for those who've seen it, y'all know what I'm talking about. But he pretty much came out and said he had every excuse in the world not to fight Terence Crawford. It was disgusting. And the things that he brought up was just, he watched a lot of YouTube videos. He pretty much was talking about marketing and, how many ticket sales and, the same shit that the AJ Brigade and Eddie Hearn was doing to Deontay Wilder. It's the same thing that's happening to Terence Crawford. Derek James, the trainer, is saying this stuff, though, not the promoter. He came out and pretty much said that why would we fight Terence Crawford, and he ain't no draw, he can't sell out this, he can't, just crazy talk. The shit that I ain't trying to hear. The shit that real fight fans, real boxing fans ain't trying to hear. A lot of the bigger boxing channels ain't go speak on this interview. They'll talk about everything else, though. They ain't gonna talk about this one. I've been telling you guys, Errol Spence is not gonna fight Terence Crawford. He is all wrong for Errol Spence Jr. Terence Crawford ain't got a belt. After they told him to get a belt, they already tried to downplay him before he even went. Once they heard he was coming up to 147. Go ahead and hit that dislike button right now while you at it. He went and got a belt. Next thing you know, Sean Porter got a belt. Why wouldn't I take the easy route? You on the wrong side of the street. Bob Arum ain't promoting you right. Okay, but when you told me to get the belt, I was on the other side of the street then. So what changed? You didn't really think I was gonna beat Jeff Horn like the way I did, huh? I don't care what Bud say. Bud, he's a super humble dude that's gonna always take the high road. We know that with Terence Crawford by now. He's always gonna take the high road. But I'm not going to take the fucking high road. I'm going to be brutally honest with you. Errol Spence don't want no part of this guy. He don't want no part of Terence Crawford. I don't know how many videos I got saying it. I've been saying it for the longest. If you go back to some of my earlier videos, I've been saying it. And I was giving, and back then I wasn't even too sure, but now I'm certain. That fight ain't about to happen. I'm hearing about Ugis, why ain't that fight happening? If he beats Sean Porter this Saturday, you best believe that he is not fighting Terence Crawford next. His trainer don't want that fight. They're not confident that they can beat Terence Crawford and his team. People also fail to mention that it's going to be hard to beat Terence Crawford because he has a very, very good coaching staff. It's going to be hard to out-strategize Bomac. I don't think Derek James could come up with a good game plan to outsmart Bomac. Not to mention his fighters' versatility and skill set. Guys like to try to downplay Bud Crawford, man. He's literally getting frozen out right before our eyes. It's the same thing that AJ and Eddie Hearn tried to do to Deontay Wilder. Same thing AJ fans was doing to Deontay Wilder. The Errol Spence fans, these hypocrites, are doing it to Bud Crawford, another brother, an American. You know, Terence Crawford's getting frozen out right before our eyes. Derrick James literally came out and said, "You don't sell no tickets. You know, he's a regular TV fighter. You know, bringing up everything except for the fight. Talking about everything except for the actual fight. My fighter could beat your fighter." Now, he ain't saying none of that. That's what Bomac's saying. Bud to beat his ass. Bomac's very blunt dude. Bud to beat his ass. He's just an average fighter, just strong. You know, he talking about skills and, you know, X's and O's in the ring. He ain't talking about ticket sales and marketability and all this other bullshit. So if Bud don't sell tickets, he don't sell out arenas, blah, 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 right? But what does Sean Porter do? You see Sean Porter's last fight against, who was he fighting? Was it Granados? Over there in Carson, California, and nobody showed up to that fight? The Ugas fight, who saw that? You know what I'm saying? Like, Sean Porter don't sell out either. Remember, Sean Porter couldn't sell out a Family Diner. But you fighting him, though, right? Come on, man. You know, these dudes act like they real dudes and all this other shit, but they ain't keeping it 100 on here, man. If you want to listen to some boxing shit where the guy that's running the channel go keep it 100, holler at your boy. Or holler at guys like Goodfella Sports TV. You know what I'm saying? Those guys that's going to keep it 100 with you. Guys who's not going to throw the business out to protect the fighter and shit like that. Because this is what's going on with boxing right now. We are not going to get this Bud Spence fight. We ain't going to get it. Too many hurdles, too many goalpost movements, too much ducking and dodging. Guys don't want to put the whole duck face on Errol Spence. They don't want to do that. They put too much hype behind him. They was praising him too much for them to go back and do that now. You know, he's doing the same shit. The same shit that happened to Keith Thurman with him. He's doing the same thing to Bud. Except the difference here is, back when he was doing it to Keith Thurman, Errol Spence was just a prospect. A prospect who ain't done nothing yet. Ain't fought nobody. Bud Crawford is a proven fighter. A guy that's considered one of the best guys in the sport. Pound for pound, number 1 or 2 wherever you got him. Get all the X's, check all the X's and O's. Check him out. He got it. Speed, you know, agility, power, reflexes, IQ. He got it all. You know, he's all wrong for Errol Spence Jr. They've been telling you for a long time. Tim Smith, the representatives, the PBC representative dudes, they telling you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, every time that Bud Crawford name come up, you thought they said Candyman 5 times. You thought they said Candyman name in the mirror 5 times, the way when Terence Crawford name is brought up. But people don't like to acknowledge that. Why? Because Bud Crawford on a quote-unquote wrong side of the street. You know, he's with Bob Arum. You can't no longer blame Bob Arum. You can't blame Bob Arum. I got receipts of Derrick James saying, I had this for a while. You know what I'm saying? I still got it. And a lot of your popular YouTubers that I sent it to got it too. You know what I'm saying? Derrick James behind the scenes was saying the same thing. Like, there's no roadblocks preventing the Crawford fight. They just got other fights to be made. The Ugas, Porter, Garcia. That's what he said, man. I knew this months ago. Almost damn near a year ago he said this. I've been new. Like I said, hit that dislike button because I know you don't want to hear the truth. But this is just the harsh truth of it. Errol Spence ain't what people think he is, man. He ain't that Mr. Free Smoke Jr. That man down shit stopped quick. It's business time. That shit stopped quick. You ain't gonna have too many real boxing channels that's gonna keep it 100 with you guys, man. Errol Spence is a likable dude. Strong fighter. But he ain't that guy, man. He ain't that guy that's go, you know, carry boxing on his back and fight all the best fighters. He ain't that guy that he was portraying to be early on. That shit changed real quick once Bud Crawford came around. You know, he was a big bad wolf right up to Bud came. They hate that Terence Crawford came to 147. That's the worst thing they probably feel that happened. And I'm seeing interviews where Spence said that Bud should go ahead and move up to 154 and fight Kell Brook. Fight his leftovers. Man, you got to be fucking kidding me. So you telling the guy that's already moved up, this is his 3rd weight class, you want him to move up again. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even move up once. You came down. The best thing for boxing, or should I say the best thing for the welterweight division, and y'all really ain't gonna like this, so go ahead and hit that dislike button right now. is Sean Porter winning this Saturday. Yeah, I said it. The best thing for the welterweight division this weekend is if Sean Porter wins. Because Errol Spence is not gonna. He's not that guy. He's not that guy at all. You know, his trainer, they don't got confidence in him that he could beat Bud. That fight ain't about to happen, y'all. They blowing up smoke. Before we know it, he ain't gonna be able to make the weight no more. Oh, he got to move up now. He got to fight his mandatory in the Ugas. Oh, it's a mandatory. He has to do it. You know, if it was anybody else, unification trumps the mandatory, though, right? You know, when it was Anthony Joshua, the unification trumped the mandatory, right? When he had to fight his mandatory, who was it, Povetkin? Oh, unification trump, yeah. But let that same scenario play out for Spence, too. Really, he's the American AJ. He reminds me of AJ, the whole situation, the fan base, everything. It reminds me of AJ and Golovkin's. It's the same fucking thing. Same thing. These guys do not. Errol Spence is all. Bud Crawford is all wrong for Errol Spence, just like Deontay Wilder was all wrong for Anthony Joshua, and everybody knew it behind the scenes. These guys knew it. These guys know Terence Crawford is all wrong for Errol Spence Jr. I come to the realization that fight simply just ain't gonna happen. I had it at 30% chance it's gonna happen. Now I give it about a 10% chance that it's gonna happen. I get a 10% chance that the Errol Spence and Terence Crawford showdown happens. I don't see it happening. They ain't talking like they want it to happen. You know, we'll see what Errol Spence, you know, if he's successful against Sean Porter, we'll see what he says after the fight. I don't see him coming out there saying, I want Terence Crawford next. I don't see that. They know Terence Crawford will bite on that. They know Bob Arum, ESPN, Top Rank, they know they'll bite on that because they want that fight. Top Rank wants that fight. You best believe it. All that Bob Arum shit, yeah, Bob Arum, he's a dirtbag, not a lot, but I could tell you one thing, he wants this motherfucking fight. I know that. Willing to do 50-50. You know, the money's there. ESPN, Fox, come on, man. The money's there. That's money. But the fans don't want it. You know, the Errol Spence Brigade, the Errol Spence apologists, the Spencerholics, y'all don't want that fight. Y'all not confident in your boy beating Bud. Y'all not confident at all. Because if you was confident that Errol Spence would beat Crawford, y'all be screaming for this fight. You'll be screaming for it. You know, this video turned out to be longer than I thought. Shout out to those who sat here and listened to me tell you the truth. And I've been saying it for months, almost a year now. Errol Spence is just simply not that guy. I'll be very, very surprised at this point if a Terence Crawford fight does happen. It's just too many obstacles in the way preventing it. You know, you tell the dude to get a belt. He went to go get a belt, and then you turn around and say, well, Sean Porter got a belt. Like, who says that? Who says that? Imagine if Anthony Joshua said that. How are you same dude? We would be killing Anthony Joshua on his social media if he said some shit like that. God forbid if he turns down $50 million, but I mean, shit. This dude literally telling y'all, I'm going to take the easy route. You know, Bud Crawford, he don't sell tickets. But Sean Porter don't sell tickets either. When you fighting him, I mean, a fight should be easy to make if two guys want to fight. Wilder Fury proved that. Even though I feel the Fury just, you know, but at the end of the day, he did sign that contract again. At the end of the day. And he signed it the first time. So you got to respect that. But Errol Spence, he ain't even tried. They ain't even trying to negotiate. You know, we hearing shit maybe 2020 and there's a lot of shady, shaky shit, man. It's suspect as hell to me, man. A lot of dudes ain't gonna call it out. A lot of dudes know the real, but they ain't gonna keep it trail. Bunch of bullshit, man. It make you not even really want to talk boxing like that no more. When you sit there and listen to all this propaganda, man. And that's why I just haven't been even having the urge to really make videos. Like, like I said, man, I'm gonna start doing more kickboxing, MMA shit. Cedric Doumbé is fighting Murtho Grownhart. I think it's a rubber match. Cedric Doumbé is probably one of the best kickboxers in the world right now. And he's fighting a killer in Murphy Grownhart. Pretty much you could say is his rival. That's a good fight coming up in October. So we got some good boxing fights too, but the fight that everybody wants to see simply just might not happen. The fight that everybody wanted to see in the heavyweight division, the Wilder Joshua, it didn't happen. The guys, they milked it. They was way too long politicking, ducking and dodging, and Andy Ruiz happened. Sean Porter might be that Andy Ruiz in the welterweight division. He might ruin everything. Why? Because dudes politicking and being shook. But yeah, man, like I said, Eric James pretty much let everybody know that Terence Crawford fight ain't gonna happen. And if you agree with the shit that he was saying, then you ain't a real boxing fan. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.